Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is the start of another cross stitch vlog. And I am actually starting it 2 days early. Today is Saturday, August 21st. And hubby is off helping one of our neighbors. And so I thought I would come on here because I do have something to show you that I bought. So first, I had a question about stitching in hand, and somebody wanted me to do a video showing it, or do I have a video showing it? No. I am not someone who can stitch it. Not that I can't. I can, of course. I prefer to not stitch in hand. I just find my stitches are more messy, and I just don't like it. Now, there are people on Flosstube that do it. I know for a fact, Stitching with the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, Chelsea and Priscilla, they do it. And I'm pretty sure they have a tutorial on their channel showing it. So if you go to their channel, you'll be able to see it. And one Flosstuber that I actually wanted to mention, and I will link his channel down below. I want to make sure I'm getting the exact name correct. Okay, it is Chris Cross Stitch. It's Chris and then an X for cross and then Ross Stitch. Like I said, I will link it down below. I found him. He has been on Flosstube for 3 months. And when I say I want to grow up to be like him, it is not an understatement. I know everyone should be proud of who they are and everything. Sometimes I feel like I'm a bit much for people. And, you know, he just has such a wonderfully kind demeanor and spirit, and everything he just does in his videos, I absolutely love. And he is just such a breath of fresh air in this world that we live in of turmoil and stuff. And he is such a wonderful addition to our Flosstube community. So please go and watch him, and his projects are gorgeous. And his little puppet Sal, oh my God, like, I can't. And he talks about toys and things that I've had. I'm guessing we're a similar age because I had a Snoopy snow cone machine. But please, please, please go and check him out if you have not. Like I said, I will link him down below. Fantastic. Probably my favorite Flosstuber right now. Okay, so besides that, McKenna, the lovely Stitching in Sequins, who I will be seeing in December. Yeah, can't wait. She inherited some things from a stitcher who had passed away. And one of the things was an Erica Miller hoop stand. So of course, I absolutely love that, and I stitch with hoops now. So I went off to eBay and looked, and I found one for $25. Now, I don't know how old these are, but in the listing, it said vintage. And I got it in the mail the other day. Can you even, I mean, look, her name is like, it's like, it's engraved in there. So I looked up because I wanted to give you guys the dimensions. Like I said, I don't know how old this is, but it's 13 inches tall, 9 7/8 inch diameter hoop. So I put my stitching in it. You put your stitching in it. You can adjust it. I'm trying to do this while holding it. If you turn this can go up a little bit. And then here, you do this and you can move it towards you or up. And because I do the loop method on the front to start my thread, and I've been ending my threads, you can see I did a tiny bit yesterday on this part. I've been ending my threads by pulling them to the front. I never have to access the back of my work. And you can either have this sitting on your lap. Let me try to stand up and, you know, you can either have it sitting on your lap, or I had it, let me try to tilt the camera down. Okay, bear with me for a second. When I was sitting in the recliner, I even had it like this. Like between my legs like that. And I was able to sit and stitch just like this, very easy. I love not having to hold a hoop. And I had even went so far as to take my pattern off of the clipboard and I had it up here underneath so I could just see. I absolutely, whoops. It's probably, okay, so you can see how it comes apart. It's because I unscrewed this. Oh, come on now. There we go. So you can scoot it up, and then when you turn this, okay, it's not going to go anywhere now. It will hold it. I got to turn it so it's... But yeah, if you can get your hands on one, I really, really like it. So I am going to have literally all of the stands. Wait a minute, just bear with me for a second. Okay. When I get my Dubko stand and I get my Velky Pataki, I am literally going to have like every stand that's out there. Because I have a Stitch Mate. I have the... what is the other one that's metal? I have it. Lowry. I also have a Nerge one that you can put a hoop in. Let me see if I can get that out and show you. Yeah, I have this. I actually have two things. I have so much, you guys. Okay, I even have this one. Yeah, see, Nerge, N-U-R-G-E. This works really good. You can, again, you can put this between your legs and have it this way. This will hold a hoop. It won't hold a Q-snap. I tried. It wouldn't. But what's nice is there are a couple adjustments on here. I got this off of Amazon, I want to say. Yeah, I actually really like it. I've used it a few times. This I've used quite a bit. This is, I don't even know what the name of it is. I want to say this is a Nerge clamp too, but I don't know. This clamps onto the table. And then this will hold a Q-snap. You can see how far that goes. This will hold a Q-snap. And what I had it in is I used it like 2 years ago when I went to my last retreat. I was using roller frame scroll rods, and I had them in here. I had this clamp to the table. It was so fantastic because you can move this and then you can get to the back of your work. And fantastic. Like I said, I don't remember where I got this. It's been a while since I bought this. I think I had looked online and put in like cross stitch clamp. I don't know. This wasn't that much. I want to say it was like 20 bucks, something like that. But yeah, I have so many different stands and stuff that I'm set, right? It's like when they come out with them, I can't resist. Like, I just have to have it and try it. I was so glad that I found this on eBay. $20, $23, something like that. I mean, vintage. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. It just says patent number 3309803. It does not, it says Erica Wilson Inc. It does not say the year, so I have no idea. But I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm going to be using this. And because I've been stitching every night sitting in my chair. So this can also, I'm sure, you could definitely use this on the table. So if I go to retreat and want to take this, I mean, because you can pull this out, right? Put this base in your suitcase and this, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's it. That's all I got. Mel has, oh no, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I did join Fiberlicious Fabric of the Month, and I got this month's in. 14 count Ada is my subscription, and it's cheerific, like cherries and terrific. So let's open it up because I saved it. It looks gorgeous. And so I get a fat quarter, which is 17 by 20. Oh my God. Look at that. It's got like yellow and pink, and oh my God. I love her Ada. Her Ada is absolutely, I want to say, out of all the companies that I've used for Ada, hers are my favorite. And there was a waiting list for her fabric of the month. So I was able to get on the wait list and then get off of the wait list. So yay. Yeah, love her fabric. And I actually even ordered some more fat halves of Jobelan because I'm just so enamored with this sampler. And I have been if you do not follow that hashtag for this, I want to say it's MFE Fruits of Plenty. Just search for Modern Folk Embroidery on there. You will find it. The colorways that people have done and the progress. Like, I'm telling you, I am really, I'm going to do everything I can to stick with this and to not get tired of it. It is just so utterly gorgeous. And yeah, mine's upside down right now because I'm stitching up here. It actually, this is the top of it. But yeah, this hoop is pretty good quality. Like, it is solid, like not cheap. And you can't see it because the fabric is covering it. Or is it over here? It's like a metal thing that you twist to tighten this up. It's so nice to have this on here. You have no idea. So if you can ever get your hands on one, if you like stitching with hoops, yeah, absolutely love it. Okay, I'm actually going to get off of here right now. We are going to dinner later with my stepdaughter and her boyfriend. It's about 1 o'clock, so I got about 2 hours where I'm going to stitch some because, okay, today's Saturday, right? Okay, so sorry about that little interruption. Just talked to my mom on the phone for like an hour and a half. Hadn't talked to her in so long. And she called me. You know, our family is not close. Like, I talk to her through Facebook message all the time. But as far as like in person, we're not, no. So it was really good to talk to her. And on a Saturday, I'm not working, all that. So that's all I got. You can see where I put the stand, right? I still have a little bit of time where I can do some stitching, so I'm going to get off of here. And if our mail ever gets here and I get something, I will show you guys that in tomorrow's segment. So I will see you then. Hey guys, it is time for another cross stitch update. Today is Monday, August 23rd. And I do have some stuff to show you. So progress. I stitched last night on my Modern Folk Embroidery sampler. If you watched my stitch with me, you will see the progress I made. Well, not all the progress because I stopped the video before I finished. But what I got done last night was this right here. This section. Yeah. It's looking so good, right? So now I am working over here. This is all, it's going to take me a little bit of time. This is all like filigree, or, you know, it's a design like that. And then all I have to do is the center, and then we'll probably be moving on to a different project, but I don't know because I need to glance at what the second page of this is. I'm loving it so much. I'm afraid that if I stop working on it, I'll never go back to it. I don't know. If I stick with this, it would take me a long time to finish it. And by now, if you have seen it, I did a closer look at this stand. Absolutely love this stand. Okay. So I also wanted to show you the floor tripod that I bought for recording my stitch with me's, and I actually, even the face-to-face ones, when I sit in my recliner, I used it. This is it. Here's the base. See the base? It's weighted. I will link it in the description box. Now, this is the clamp. I switched the clamp. This clamp, it's like the, if you look, you can see it's like the ball and socket. This was a clamp I had on another tripod because this way I'm able to put my phone in it and my camera is still exposed. The other one that came with this is really big and it fits your whole phone this way, but the camera's not exposed. So I'm like, how am I recording? Yeah. I feel like that this stand is mostly used for people who want to put, like, you can put your iPad in it that want to just have the iPod hands-free. But it serves its purpose for recording the overhead because I put it behind my recliner and have it over this way. So, but yeah, that was that. And I only have one purchase that I got in the mail on Saturday. It is from the Brass Button on Etsy. And it is the same print. Remember I bought that Barbie cross stitch project bag? I bought, I know, right? It folds and it has a snap. It is, like, this is felt, so floss will stick to it. I actually wanted it for my orts, for my little scraps of thread. Instead of either putting them in a little ort container, which I have a bunch of those, or just laying them on the table, this will keep them stuck here. I just place it here and it sticks. I mean, it's not falling off. And so when I go to a retreat, I can just snap this closed and it will go in my stitching bag. So I loved the Barbie print. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah. So I will link this Etsy store in the description box. And yeah, all I do is I have this sitting next to me when I'm stitching. Now I also, to hold my pattern, because I'm always trying to find the best way to do everything, right? As far as stitching. One of my subscribers, she uses a music stand, like for people in a band, like you put your sheet music on it. So I have space over here. See next to my stitching lamp, I have space right there where right now I've just been putting the pattern on like the arm of my recliner. And I said, you know what? I'm going to order one of those music stands because they're adjustable as far as the height and they're metal. So I can use my needle minders on it. I've got a pink one. Yeah. So, and it even has like a little tabletop stand. So when I'm at a retreat, I can take the tabletop one with me. It was like 25 bucks, I think. So when I get it, I will definitely show you guys that. I know I said I was on a budget and not spending any money, but this was probably my last big purchase, seriously. I decided to go ahead and get the entire set of the Pip and Chip acrylic bobbins. One of my subscribers, Tracy, had messaged me and she actually ordered the bobbins for the DMC cabinet. And Pip and Chip is, right now they do foam inserts for, there's some other cabinet everyone has. It's like a metal one and it's tall. They did foam inserts for that to put your bobbins in. Well, they are doing foam inserts for the DMC chest. And this person, Tracy, got them. My hair is just funky right here today. So I messaged Pip and Chip, the store, and said, hey, can I order those inserts? So I have all of that coming. It should be here the second week of September, she said. I can't wait to get it. So when I get it, I will surely be showing you that because I had one of my wonderful subscribers, Brandon, offer to bobbinate all of that set of DMC in there. And I think I'm going to take him up on it because I don't have any desire to bobbinate all of that. No. And I mean, I have an entire set of DMC already bobbinated that Bill had gotten me for Christmas. And what's funny is when Bill saw the cabinet, he was like, oh, I thought that the floss all came bobbinated. I'm like, are you high? No. Hell no. No. I said, but someone offered to do it for me. I just have to mail them the floss and the bobbins. And they said it calms them. And Brandon said it calms them and he really likes to do it. And I'm like, dude, okay. Like, yeah, it makes me crazy to do it. And it's not like I need it done like in a hurry. I have a whole set of floss. But it will look so fantastic all bobbinated. And what's nice about those acrylic bobbins from Pip and Chip, I love the name Pip and Chip. I know I've said that. Do a drinking game. Every time I say Pip and Chip, take a drink, right? They print the DMC number and the color is printed on the bobbin. It's never going to come off. The thing that annoys me the most about the cardboard bobbins from DMC, and I'm going to show you. When I go to put them either in the case or in that, and you know what I just realized? I hope those acrylic bobbins fit in there. Oh my. I may have to have a different way of holding my, I didn't even think about that. I don't know if maybe Chris can make me something. I don't know if they'll stay in there. They will stay. I do have one of her project bags for fancy floss. They'll definitely fit in there. But anyway, I'm digressing here. When you put, this will easily, see how that pushes in? It's so annoying. I hate it. Yeah. So that's what annoys me about it. The acrylic ones, they're not moving. Like, it's hard, right? It's hard acrylic. So, cannot wait to get that. Can't wait. I also want a pair. I know, my taste, it's like all of a sudden I want all this expensive stuff. I actually want a pair of Teaks flats, T-I-E-K-S. They are hella expensive. You know, I'm used to buying like $40 shoes, and that's max. These Teaks are like $185 or something for a pair of ballet flats. Yeah. Bill was like, oh, just go ahead and get them. And I'm like, you know what I could spend that money on? So I actually looked on eBay, and somebody has a pair of used ones they've worn once, and they're selling them for a fraction of the price. So I'm debating. Before I spend like $200 on a pair of shoes, I put them on my wish list because I'm like, that'd be a good Christmas present from Bill. Like, you know, anyway. Yeah. So one last thing for this segment. Oh, I do have, and by the time you see this video, you will have seen the flip through. I got the newest issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. I'm going to do a flip through. Oh my God, that front design. It's by, I almost said Ursula Michael. That's completely wrong. It is Doreen Jones. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to do a flip through of that. And you guys know how I love the vintage teen young adult books because it just, I have such fond memories of my grandparents with that, taking me to the library and reading all summer long. I decided to go on and search for some more Carolyn B. Cooney books because I really like her, and I bought a lot of them. This was like 20 bucks. So the Perfume, The Terrorist. This is the whole reason I bought this set of books, The Cheerleader. I've read this one, and I remember she makes some pact with the devil to be like popular, and it comes back to haunt her. The Voice on the Radio. And then in it was another copy of Freeze Tag. So I want to give this away to one of you. This is the vintagey book. This is the one I just read, and I actually really liked it. So if you want to enter to win this, I do have a Google form in the description box. And just go ahead and fill it all out, and I will pick somebody in next week's vlog to win this book. Yeah, I'll just pick somebody random. So I can't wait to read this one. This may be my next read. I'm 4 books ahead of my goal of 50. I've read 35 books this year already. Now, I've read like 3 of these, so I read this in like one day. Yeah, this book is 166 pages. That's nothing. And yeah, so like I said, I will have the link in the description box for the Google form. Just fill that out, and I will pick somebody to win it. So that's all I got for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow with my update, because I know I'm going to stitch tonight. So I'll see you then. Hey guys, today is Tuesday, August 24th, and it's time for another update. Not much to show and tell, but I did stitch last night, and I realized I'm a big doofus because I kept saying the name of my hoop stand wrong in my video. Now, I corrected the title. I had even pinned a comment saying I know I said it wrong in the video, but it is not Erica Miller. It's Erica Wilson. Erica Wilson. Yeah. So last night I worked on more of the Fruits of Plenty. I did all of this. Now these strands of threads will be cut as I get to them, because how I like to work a section like that that's all one color, I do the first leg of it and then I go back and do the other leg, because when I go back and do the other leg, I don't have to count. I can just rock and roll, right? So you can see I've already started because I did the other leg of this part right here. So I aim to complete that tonight, and then start on the center. Yeah, it's looking good, right? It's looking really good. So mail has not come yet today, but I did get my music stand from Amazon that and actually matches my shirt. Yeah, it's pink. Okay, so you can see it's actually pretty heavy. Like I said, it's for holding music. Let me tilt you guys down. It's for, whoopsie. Okay, you know what? No, I do not want to leave it like that. It's for holding music, but people have used it for cross stitch patterns, so I wanted to also, you can adjust the height, and even this will go down a little more if you want to. I had it like that, but what's nice is it has these like spring-loaded little things that will hold your paper on, but you can also use needle minders. I just have this flipped around because it's the pattern. And then there's a clip that came with it that if you have a really big pattern, I guess, a bigger piece of paper, you can use that. And then I just put my highlighter right there. And I have it sitting next to my chair under normal circumstances. So I will be using that tonight for the first time. So Bill's going to come in and be like, what the hell did you buy now? Because he hasn't seen that yet and doesn't know I bought it. I want to say it was $27. It did come with like a little tabletop thing where I can pull this off, pull this part off, and use it on the tabletop when I'm at a retreat or whatever. We'll see. I mean, because this is kind of big for doing that. So I probably wouldn't be lugging that to a retreat, but maybe, because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm going to stitch more tonight and try to get the other leg of that part done. That's it. Not much going on here except, you know, we're preparing somewhat for the arbitration starting Monday. And I'm trying not to have like a poor attitude about it, because it just seems so daunting at this point, getting it done, given that we are doing 49 dates all the way to the end of the year. So what is nice, I guess, to look forward to is my boss has said that on the days that we don't have it, because there is, I mean, you think it's September, October, November, December, so 120 days roughly, and we only, out of those days, 49, we have the arbitration. So there are going to be days in there that we don't have it, and I don't think she's going to take other work. I don't know about that. We will see. Because I figure she's going to need the rest. We're going to need the rest. Yeah, we'll see. So that's all I got. I hope you guys are having a good week, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so today is Wednesday, August 25th, and it is time for another update. So I did stitch last night, and I decided at the end of the night, because I got the music stand marking my pattern. I had the music stand originally on my left. I'm right-handed. So when I go to mark my pattern, I am bending at an awkward angle to mark off the pattern. And finally, I had had enough by the end of the night. And I was like, okay, I have to switch stuff around. So I did some reorganization. And I thought I would show you guys. So I'm going to flip the camera around so I can pan over. Okay. So originally, I had both my IKEA carts here. Well, what I wound up doing, let me pan over. First off, my patterns, this right here, used to be over here. The main thing that I moved was I switched the music stand from over there to over here. And that table was over here. I moved it over there. To fit that table over there, I had to move my recliner over some. And I actually stitched this morning with this new setup, and I really like it. And do you see that lamp I have clipped on top of the music stand? That is my lamp, that the rechargeable ones that I will clip on my needlework, like if I'm at a retreat or not stitching here with this beautiful lamp that I have. When I moved the music stand, I'm like, well, crap, now I don't have any light on it. And I said, oh my God, this light works perfect. And I keep my highlighter and I even keep my scissors on the lip of the stand there. And then I decided to move this IKEA cart over here so I could have a little bit more room. But that's where that rests when I'm not stitching. Because when I'm stitching, I thought I heard something. Obviously, I have that on my lap. I put my iPad here because I'm always watching YouTube, Flosstube, a movie, something when I'm stitching. But yeah, so this setup works so good. And here is where, when I record my Stitch With Me's, this is the tripod. So I have it behind the chair like that. And my head just about hits it. But I've learned to work around that. And not work around it, I just get used to it. But luckily, at the end of a session, I can just turn it out of the way. So, because when Bill comes in from work, he sits here and we chat for a few minutes. And yeah. So let me flip back around. Show you my progress on Fruits of Plenty. Because like I said, I did stitch last night. And yeah. Okay. So I did get done all of the other leg of this green section. And then I've started on the center. This is all the center stuff. So I was able to get done that, and then I've started doing the bird. The bird is a pretty big piece. So like I said, I go do one leg of the whole bird because then I can just go back and not have to count or anything and do the other leg of it and fill it in. But yeah, once I'm done this page, I had even talked about this in the Stitch With Me. Once I'm done this page, I am going to move on to Carolyn Manning's Phoenix, and I am going to rotate the projects because I'm itching to kind of work with some different colors. But when I come back around to that one, and I don't know why the focus went out, when I come back around to that one, it will be completing the second page. It will be going as long as that takes. And Carolyn Manning just came out with a new pattern called Pumpkin Patch, like the smaller ones, the 4 smaller ones. I've been adding stuff to my 1, 2, 3 stitch wish list. Like I have another pattern of hers on there called Merlin that I put on there. I'm just going to start adding patterns to wish lists instead of just buying, right? So yeah, we are gearing up for the arbitration to start Monday. And I've been listening to a lot of Joyce Meyer because I need to feel like I can get through this. I can do this. Bill doesn't understand why I'm like about it. He thinks they're not going to go all the live long day every day. And I'm thinking the one saving grace with it is on the times we don't have it. She told me she's probably not going to work. So I am going to have some time off in between all of these dates. It is what it is. So anyone who prays or believes in a higher power, please keep me in your thoughts. I am looking forward very much. Bill and I leave for our little vacation next Wednesday. And so Next week, stitching vlog will be a little bit shorter and I won't have videos for a couple days unless what I should do, and you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Because I have some time off this week, I am going to try to pre-record Stitch with Me's, Diamond Paint with Me's, so I can put up a video every day we're gone. Because, like I said, we're going to be gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, coming home Monday. So that's 5 days worth of videos. I can easily do that between now and Friday. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So you guys will, and of course, when we're there, I will be recording like a vacation vlog. So recording us and talking about what we're doing and all of that. So yeah. Okay. I'm going to get off here and get some lunch, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, today is Thursday. I almost said April. God no. August 26th. We are hurtling our way through August. Today's going to be a really short update because I have no haul, but I did do some stitching. And, you know, you will see all this stitching in upcoming videos because I've been pre-recording for next week. It's the start of the arbitration. Bill and I are going away for a couple of days, so. But yeah, I got some done. So I got done the entire outline of the bird, like the first half of the stitch. And then I've started going back and completing it. So yeah, and all of these threads, that's just, you know, me ending my thread on the front. And when I get to that part, when I get to it, I snip it because then you've worked over it on the back, if that makes sense. I know it looks kind of messy, but it works. And I do have, what's so great about using these magnetic cable ties is they can also be used for your needles. So I do have my thread threaded because I will be stitching later on, most likely tonight. American Horror Story started yesterday, so I'm probably going to try to watch that tonight. But I found a new YouTuber I love. Her name is Charlotte Dobre, and she does like reactions to like kooky TikToks and people getting roasted on social media. She is like my spirit animal. She is hilarious, and her facial expressions and stuff the exact same way I would be. So yeah, that's it for today. Very nice and short. I am enjoying working on that project very, very much. And you know, God, the heat just makes my hair just yeah. Okay guys, I hope you guys are all having a great week, and I will see you tomorrow for the last clip in this week's vlog. Hey guys, today is Friday, August 27th, and this is going to be the last clip in this week's stitching vlog. So I did stitch yesterday, and I think I made really good progress. So still working on my Modern Folk Embroidery Fruits of Plenty sampler. I got done the bird, and now I'm just trying to do all of these motifs around here before getting to like the big, there's a big bowl of grapes or something there. And I looked at the second page of this. I think I might keep going. I know I said I was going to go to Phoenix, Carolyn Manning's Phoenix, but I have to say it's very calming not having, you know, a ton of color changes, 2 colors. Yeah. And seeing it come together, I just absolutely love it. So I'm considering doing that. And I'll be honest, with the arbitration starting next week, I don't know how much stitching time I'll actually have in the evening. I may not have any, right? We don't know. So I did get a order of fabric in. I wound up ordering a couple fat halves of Jobelan, 28 count Jobelan, because I just love that fabric so much. And I just like to have the fat halves on hand in neutral colors. I actually have another order. I want to say I ordered white, China pearl, something else. This order, I had just ordered 2 of them, so I had gotten, this is a Lambswool, the one that I'm working the Fruits of Plenty on. So I have another fat half of that. And then this one is beige, so a little bit darker, but just gorgeous. Gorgeous for these samplers. So, yeah. And that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to be stitching here for a little bit. It's only 12:45 here. Bill won't be home until about 3:20. So I have a little bit of time. So I think I'm going to maybe watch a movie, watch some YouTube, relax, do some stitching. We're going to go to dinner tonight at a seafood place near us that we really like and that we haven't been to since before COVID started. Today's Bang energy drink is Blue Raz. I've never tried this one, so let's open it up and see. Tastes like blue raspberry. I only have one of those a day. It's 16 ounces, so it takes a while for me to drink it anyway. Someone told me to try black cherry vanilla. I'm gonna have to try to find that one. I haven't seen that one at the grocery store, so we will see. But I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have had a great week. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.